Alright you guys, so we got the other side taken apart right here and everything is off of the axle here. Now it's time to go on ahead and start working on our differential here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to crack these bolts loose a little bit and put a drain pan under here and drain the oil from it. Parts. Alright you guys, so I don't know how well you can see that right there. There's not a lot of fluid in there, so it's definitely a good thing we're opening this up and just kind of redoing everything here. So it's got like a little bit of oil in there at the very bottom right here, but it's not nearly enough, definitely. So again, definitely really good that we pulled this apart here. So next up, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to clean off the surface right here real quick, and then from there we will go on ahead and see if our see if these are marked right here. We want to make sure that when we take it out, we want to put it exactly the same way back in right here, otherwise we can have problems. So let's get it cleaned up and see what we're looking for here. I think we got it broken loose right here a little bit. So I just gently put this right behind here. I made sure not to kind of get in there on the gears. I kind of went off to the side right here and I just gave it a little tug and it looks like it kind of unseated it right there. And then on this side I used a piece of wood right here and I pried very gently on one of these side bolts right here, not too hard, but that did unseat that a little bit right there as well. So hopefully now we should be able to get it out of here. Alright guys, so that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. We pulled it out, we kept everything in the same orientation, and now we can go on ahead and start cleaning this out and getting it prepped for the new seals, and then from there we can start reinstalling everything. Alright guys, so the next step is we're going to try and clean out these axle tubes right here. In order to do that, I went ahead and I actually got a piece of thread stock from my local big box store, a piece of fuel line, some hose clamps, and a brush for the end of it. So we're going to try this. If this one doesn't work, I'll go pick up a actual, like a more round metal brush, but we'll give this a shot and see how it works here. Alright guys, so it's not really working as well as I thought it or hoped it would. So I'm going to go get a actual a wire brush, a completely round one right here, and we'll get it chucked up on the drill, and we'll get some brake fluid. We'll start spraying it down and just start going to town cleaning on it. Alright guys, so we went ahead and got one of these wire wheels right here, so hopefully this should work a little better for us. Now we're going to go on ahead and spray some brake cleaner in here, and we're going to start trying to clean it out. Guys, I don't know how well you can see in there, but it's definitely working out, I think, right here. We just gotta spray a little more brake cleaner in there and keep cleaning it out, and then we'll move over to the other side as well. Alright you guys, so I'd gotten this all cleaned out right here, and originally I was just going to go on ahead and start putting the seals back in it and putting everything back together and calling it good. You know, while I'm this far, I think I'm just going to go on ahead and drop the front shackles right here and unbolt the U-bolts and the back drive shaft, and I'm just going to pop the whole axle out of here right now. And while I have it out, I'm just going to take advantage. I'm going to clean it all up. I'm going to get it painted, just kind of, you know, get it all done and not have to come back and worry about this in a while. So we're going to go on ahead and drop this and get working on it here. So in order to go on ahead and get this front axle out of here, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the shock right here. It's going to be a 3/4 front and back right here. Alright guys, now these bolts down here, these are going to be 3/4 as well, so we'll get these removed next. Alright guys, so now that we got that side, we're going to move it to the other side and do the exact same thing. All right, guys, so now that we got the other side loosened as well on the U-bolts and we remove the shock bolt, we're going to go on ahead and take off our front U-joint right here. So these bolts are going to be a 1/2 inch. Woohoo! Fun. Alright guys, so when taking these out right here, I just learned it on the other side, maybe support the spring with a jack or something like that when you're taking this off. I just released that one and the spring popped down and whacked my knuckle a little bit, so just be careful around these right here, because they do have some force to them right here, and if they're bound up and then you release it and it drops down, it could hurt you pretty good right here. So just you know, again, do this at your own risk and be safe. All right, guys, so we got the axle unbolted, kind of flipped around once I got it unbolted right here. Next, I'm going to try and, I'm just going to try and jack it up and kind of move it out of here with the spring still in place right here. If I can't do that, then I'll just drop the springs right here and get it out that way. So let's go ahead and get on it. All right, you guys, so we went ahead, we got the axle out of the car last night right here. So now we can go on ahead and start cleaning this all up right here. You know, I haven't decided if I want to do a cut and turn on this while I have it out. I've been debating it, but I'm really not too sure if I want to do that just about yet right here. So I'm going to clean it up for right now though, kind of, you know, get it all degreased, cleaned up, and then I'll decide before I paint it if I want to do a cut and turn on it. You know, I definitely don't think I don't want to do a spring over axle on this right here, just because I'm not really planning on like rock crawling with it or anything like that. But you know, I might do a small lift on it, but again, you know, I'm going to do some more research on it and see kind of what I want to do with it, if I want to do a cut and turn on the yokes right here on the end. But we'll get to that here. So this is going to be it for this video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one.